You're on.
Great.
Okay.
Isn't that fun?
I wasn't on the phone.
I
You
love
were.
a crash landing. Good morning, everybody. Oh, welcome to the greatest Sunny network in the history of the world.
It is.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep talking like this because our teleprompter is not at the top.
Oh, you can just double click that tomorrow. No, it doesn't work.
That's the mouse that you double click.
But I'm excited. Today is a Freaky Friday in studio. We've got one heck of a show lined up today.
Yes.
We've got some hot topics we're going to cover. We got, of course, everyone's favorite neck of the woods. And we have a very special guest in studio.
We do.
Yeah. We have Karin Coaches.
Yes.
He's here for the pickleball champion of the world.
She is.
Yeah. She's a pickle tickler. She can get it done. Right?
Well,
No?
we're not going to ask her about that.
Well, you taught me that. I mean, yeah.
Look, I'll pickle the tickle, but I won't drink the juice. It's Friday. The caffeine is kicking in, and I've already mentally checked out.
That's awesome.
So, Davey, where is everybody today?
Yeah, roll call, boo. I know we've got people all over the world watching right now, and this is super inspiring to all of us. So, yeah, put out in the comments where you're watching or listening from, because we're also on the Spotify now. We're getting real fancy. We're getting fancy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to know where you are. So yeah, put that in comments, and Queen Melanie will let us know later when we check in with her.
That's right. So we are brought to you by the Lab of St. Augustine, where innovation meets imagination. It's a full-service digital studio turning ideas into impact, and it's right here in the heart of downtown. Lights, sound, magic, and your next big thing. Do you hate when you choke on your own spit?
Every time, yes.
Because it's like my one job is to breathe and swallow accordingly. And when you do that, you're like, I couldn't even just stay alive on my own.
It's like a square dance in your mouth. I know.
It's ridiculous. But the Lab is where your story starts.
That's amazing. Hey guys, don't forget, right? We have some very special giveaways that we would like to keep everybody posted on, and you guys can get a part of the secret club of all the Sunnies out there. So make sure you text Sunny to 904-227-4422, and you can stay connected with us.
Yeah, follow on the gram at sunnysaint.johns. On Facebook, it's all one word, Sunny St. John's. And on the Titty Talk, it's sunny.saint.johns.
Tell your family. Are they following Sunny? You got to get in with it, y'all. Yes. Gotta follow. And all you Meredith Masony fans out there, I gotta throw this out there. You will get an exclusive look at Queen Meredith if you follow us on the Sunny page. Because there's some content on there that's not always on the Meredith Masony Hub, right?
That is true. That is true. Like yesterday, you got some behind the scenes. I did win a tea party yesterday.
It was epic.
It was.
Oh my God. So you guys, super cool. We went to Power of the Purse at Flagler College, and there was providing scholarship opportunities to so many awesome students out there, and this room was packed. It was packed. 400 ladies, all in brimming hats, and it was Southern Charm was the theme. You looked amazing.
I got hives just walking in because everyone looked so well put together and manicured, and I was like, Davey, they're not going to let me in.
You looked great in your hat, Meredith.
They did let me in.
You did. You looked fantastic in your hat.
That was the prize.
It was wonderful. I actually, if you know me, I love British culture. I am actually, guys, I'm British. I did the 23andMe.
Oh,
I am related to one of the kings who killed everyone.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, and so I'm basically
Jonathan Rhys-Meyers.
I'm villain royalty.
I love it. Yes.
So this tea party is going to be fun, and I've actually been to the restaurant where they're hosting this tea party that I won.
Yes.
And I love that place, so I got really, really, really excited.
Room full of ladies. You had no idea you were going to be called. Literally.
How would I know? I literally, the stunned look on my face when they were like, and Meredith wins the tea party, and they looked at me. I'm like, who's Meredith?
Yeah, there's another Meredith in the room.
There was, so I assumed it was her, and they were like, no, you, and they're like, here's your hat, and I was like, oh shit,
amazing.
So it was a great day. But let's show everybody what they could win when they text in.
Yes. Okay.
Bring
so
it
from
over here.
Spice and Tea Exchange. Okay. Here we go.
There we go.
Okay. All right. You do work your magic here.
Okay, so hold it up.
All right. We've
you
got
hold it like this,
a
Davey.
tea infuser of a Norwal. Oh my God. Look how cute.
It is.
Right?
It hangs over the cup.
Oh, you love this. Blue Hawaiian. This is Hawaii 5-0 quality here. Yeah. That smells so good.
It does.
Don't mess it up.
I know. Oh,
Take out nice,
in
put
honor
back
of the
nice.
great Capybara Cafe, we've got a Capybara infuser here too. Look how cute that is.
It's not a cucaracha.
No,
but it is a
it's
capybara.
definitely. And then in honor of our afternoon show, we have a little spill the tea pin, very cute. We've got a taste of St. Augustine spices, literally spices. Each one of these little bags are like $10 each. So cool, so fresh, so fierce. We've got Lush Tropic Chai tea.
Oh, I love a good chai.
Yeah. We've got pineapple paradise green tea for you green girlies out there. I'm loving it. And lavender whipped honey.
Oh, I love it when you whip it.
Whip it into shape.
Yeah.
So this is so cool.
This is an over $200 value. The winner does not have to be local. This could be one of our Sunnies that's out of state. We will ship it to you. You're going to want to text 904-227-4422 to enter to win. You'll also want to go and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and the Titty Talk.
Yeah.
And then what I want you to do is tag your tea-loving friends.
See how nice?
So if you have somebody in your life who's like, on the tea train.
Tea is hip.
Come on, ride that train.
Yeah.
And tag your tea-loving friend.
Tea is all the rage right now. It's
It
very
is.
hip. Very
It
cool.
is very hip. The hippies like it.
Yeah, so please.
So tag, share, like, follow, text in, and the winner will be announced on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
We extended the competition. Is it a competition?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, the contest.
everything is a
Giveaway.
competition.
Okay.
We extended it because we just didn't have enough time in today's show because Car and Coaches is here to teach us how to paddle a pickle, and we didn't want to miss a moment with her.
No, yeah, that's very exciting.
So-
and I screwed up and picked up the goodies a little bit too late during the week. So let's just be honest. It's my fault. Yeah.
It's Davey's fault.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say. Coming up this morning, a 17-year-old swam 27 miles through jellyfish freezing water and probably her own sanity. I can't even imagine that because I need a nap after I get the groceries out of the car.
Meanwhile, we've got some bare naked ladies heading to St. Augustine, which means, yes, you will be singing 1 week under your breath for the next month. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, we have a local outreach event that is offering free food, health screenings, and community vibes. So if you're hungry or sick or nosy, you're going to want to go to Ascensions.
Yeah.
Yep. And then there's another event, Flagler Estates. Your Saturday is going to be very busy.
Also, one Florida dad broke the internet by spending $1,400 at Disney for 1 day with his family. I'm assuming that included selling his kidney for a churro.
Oh, the churros are good. And the chocolate chip cookies.
Girl, bye.
Yeah, but I'm not spending that. Plus a DNA test that reunited two long-lost sisters after 57 years.
Whoa, 5'7".
Yeah, this is going to be a Hallmark movie faux show.
Oh, my God. And finally, Zoo Dad, the series, an actual zookeeper, is now a full-time gorilla nanny. Wow, does he use his teats?
I don't. Ew.
Well, I
Davey.
don't know. I mean, that's nanny, right?
So today's show is heartwarming. It's bananas. And it's all coming up right now on Sunny in the Morning.
And now a word from our great sponsors at the Bailey Group. The Bailey Group. They're
Yep.
ready for anything, too. They're an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. The Bailey Group is here to guide you every step of the way. Under the leadership of my buddy, President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency to a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with the focus of an individual health and life insurance. Look, I'm going to tell you, Mayor, the Bailey Group is the place to be.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, they're amazing. Okay, Sunnies, let's see where you're saving this week.
All right, guys. Deals that steal prices unreal. Sunnies, let's find treasures our wallets can't feel. Costco has the deals. If you're looking for an instant pop-up canopy, and it's the time of year for that, $40 off.
Oh.
They've got Cole 47-liter step trash can, $20 off. That's a great deal on that. If you are in need of collagen, which is all the rage right now.
Yes.
Orgain, and I've been using Orgain for years.
Don't get Skeletor face. You need the collagen.
$6 off. They've got Oral-B toothbrushes on sale. The heads are $11 off, and the toothbrushes themselves, like the electric piece, $20 off.
Groovy.
Lots of different multivitamins, Little Critters.
What?
The Centrum Adult. Dulcolax.
Thank God.
$6 off.
Oh.
So if you're stuffed up
Yeah.
on the back end,
Painful.
yeah, the Dulcolax is there for you.
Smooth operator.
Melatonin. as well as the those Crunchmaster multigrain crackers. Those are really good for a charcuterie board.
Yeah, you got to say Crunch Master. You got to like gutter roll it up.
$3.30 off on those. Nylabone pet supplies.
That's a good one.
Those are the okay ones.
Yeah,
some of them. Yeah,
You gotta
some of
be
them
careful.
you shouldn't be giving your dogs to.
Yeah.
Do you need tires?
No.
Okay. Well, $60 off for a set of 4.
Oh.
If they're priced at $900 at more. What kind of tires you getting?
For
Do they mean all
900?
4 at $900?
Yeah.
You have to, right?
I mean, I would
hope
stock
so.
up.
I mean, what the hell else are you driving? A tank?
Making a tire swing.
Okay. So here we've got our free meals. Davey always has something to say. Golden Corral.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Kids under 3 eat free. I think you have to go into Palm Coast for this, though. That's where the Golden Corral is. Look,
Ooh.
I don't care. My kids love a good
They
Golden
love a
Corral.
Golden Corral. God bless them.
All right, Hudson on the River, kids eat free. And then on Sunday, remember, you can go to Applebee's, $1.99 kids meals.
Dine in only.
Dine in only. But now it's time for Davey to hum it and drum it and strum it.
It's the music report. Oh, I love this one. So Friday, May 16th, we got Michael Bo Griner at the Milltop Tavern at noon. Trevor Compton, 4 o'clock at the Concourse Marina Resort. Greg Johnson at 5 o'clock at the Guy Harvey Resort. New Guys on the Dock at OC White's at 5. Dewey Vaya at 5:30 at Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's. Joshua Tennessee Worthy at the Cinnamon Golf Club at 6. We've got Johnson Burns. No, that's not an STD. That's at 6 o'clock p.m. at DJ's Clam Shack.
Well, it is at the Clam Shack.
And it's Johnson and Burns.
Yep.
Yeah. Vegas Gray at 6 o'clock p.m. at La Cochina at the Cellar upstairs. And we got my favorite, Paper City Hustlers, 6 o'clock p.m. at Mellow Mushroom in Murabella.
Oh, that's the new Mellow Mushroom.
Yeah, man, that's going to
Okay.
be good times. They're an amazing rock band. I love them.
Do you like the Mellow Mushroom, the pizzazz they have? Have you been there?
Yes, I mean I've had it before. Yeah, I like. There's a shiitake pizza that I like
love
there. Yeah.
mushroom pizza.
Me too.
All right. So what do we have next, Davey?
We have very special guests in studio. We have Karin Coaches here to talk to us about the wonderful world of pickleball. Karin, how are you this morning?
I'm amazing.
Ah.
I'm amazing. Thanks for having me here.
So excited.
So
yes.
Davey, she's ranked #1 senior pro women's single player on
Dude.
the now is it APP tour? Am I saying that right?
APP tour, yeah.
Okay. How many gold medals do you have?
So in singles, I just earned my 11th.
Okay.
11th APP gold medal. And then I also just earned a couple of weeks ago my second US Open
That's
gold medal.
amazing.
So-
US Open.
Yes.
Good
yes.
grief. So, but you have you have 29 total gold medals across your career?
Across my career, actually, I think it might be a little bit more than that here lately. So, but 29 is still a pretty good number.
Absolutely.
She's like, I gotta go
And by
home
the way,
count.
there are other things than gold. You know, there's silver and bronze,
Right.
and you know, so those aren't listed. But yeah, I mean, you know, anytime you medal, it's a good day.
Right.
So talk to us about like your world in pickleball. Like, where did it all begin? Were you always a pickleball player?
No, I was not. You know, I started very young as a tennis player when I was, you know, just 7 years old. And
Steffi Graf was my favorite back in the
Steffi Graf.
day.
I was in one tournament with her.
No way!
Yeah,
Was she super cool?
It was a tournament in France. I remember I was just like in the same draw as her. It was like it was big, but
Yeah.
you know, she's amazing.
Cool.
And I guess we'll get back to that, but you know, she does play pickleball now, and so does Agassi.
We talked about it on the show.
Yes, we
that's
did.
why.
And
yeah, we
I'll
sparked-
get more into detail on that because there is a little bit of a chance I might play with Agassi this year.
Oh my God! Get me a sweatband.
Really?
I want to use one. That'd be awesome.
So remind me to talk about that a little bit later. But it was starting. So pickleball, you know, I really only played for like 3 years now. But sort of got a little taste of it maybe 6 years ago when I got myself certified to teach pickleball. Back then, I actually didn't think it was that cool. So I just got certified on that day and just never gave it another shot. But then 3.5 years ago, we moved to Florida. We came from Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
And then the funny thing is that when we were in Pennsylvania, my husband said that he was going to pick up, you know, this pickleball now. And I said, what?
Yeah, you were kind of like, I'm a tennis.
I was like,
what are
I'm
you
not.
doing
I'm
with that? Yeah.
not. Like, you know, what are you thinking? And it was
Is this
like,
a
good
cheap
for you.
imitation to tennis? Like, what is this?
I was like,
Yeah.
good for you. You know, I'll stick with tennis. And next thing we know, 6 months after, I started playing, and he sort of, stopped playing. So so that's kind of a funny story. That
Wait, did he stop playing because you were beating his booty?
Yep.
Is that the real story here?
Well, I don't know. That's the real story, but it may be part of the story.
I love it. Yes.
No,
Spilling
he's
the
a
tea.
phenomenal golfer and really enjoys that. So that's where he kind of puts his time.
Yeah, he's my husband's life coach and golf coach. So
Oh, wow.
yeah,
He's very proud of that.
He
so
is. Yeah,
he's
it's
very
on the
proud.
resume for sure. So you played tennis, obviously at an extremely high level, but now you're in there and you are just kicking butt and taking names. What is the chance? You just said there's a chance you might play Agassi. Where would that be? Would that be here in the U.S.?
Yes. Yes. So, I guess since you guys want to talk about that, then let's talk about it. So I got drafted this is my second year playing on the NPL, in the NPL league.
Okay.
And so last year I did it just kind of to try it out. Loved it. It's 12 teams that are drafted all across the country. And we had team owners and that type of thing. Okay. And last year I was on one team. This year I was drafted for the Austin Ignites.
Okay.
And so what happened is that that Agassi plays a lot of pickleball up in Las Vegas, and he plays a lot with this guy named Alex Simon, and Alex Simon has been drafted to our team. Alex Simon asked our team owners if there was a possibility that he could invite Agassi to play for our team.
Wow.
And our team owners said, of course.
Yeah.
So yes, we don't know which one. It might be even 2 of the events. There are 6 total events, so he might be coming for 1 or 2 of them. And then there's mixed doubles. So who knows who Agassi's mixed doubles partner might be.
Well, I think he might want you considering your reputation.
So we'll see. But it's just all fun. He's so, it's just so fun to see that, tennis players coming into this world.
Yeah, talk about that transition. That's an interesting one to me because it's almost like being an endurance athlete and then now turning into like a mid-distance or sprinter. You know what I mean? Because pickleball's a little bit quicker, right?
Yeah.
Because you're closer.
I mean, that's one of the things that, so again, I'm a perfect example of that where, you come into it and you just learn the sport really, really quickly in some areas. There comes a time where you want to beat better players where your tennis strokes are not gonna do it for you. You actually need to become a pickleball player.
Right.
So it depends on what type of tennis player you were. If you kind of like to just sit on the baseline and hit your ground strokes all day long, then the net game might be very, very difficult to pick up. And
Interesting,
And that's why not everyone does well in pickleball, because if they didn't like their net game or if they didn't have touch.
Yeah.
There's a lot of touch in pickleball.
You mean like a softer touch?
Softer touch, yeah.
Yeah, I would be terrible.
Yeah, so everyone, that it's just having feel with the ball, not being able to hit a very controlled shot with
Maybe
a very
you'd be
little,
great.
with a very small movement, right? And that needs to be trained, and you need to maybe have a little little good background on that. So that's why not everyone that plays tennis is coming through like strong. So
colorful career though. What's one of your most favorite moments of being on this journey?
Well, again, the journey hasn't been that long, right? It's been 2 years.
Long enough to make a memory, sister.
I
It
know.
only takes one tournament.
No. I have. So now I'm trying to think which one, right? Which one? So there are 3 that really stand out. I think quite a bit. One is just stand on a national level is just winning the U.S. Open. I brought my medal here that I won a couple.
Let's see.
I won here a couple of.
Look at that, you guys! Wow.
Of weeks ago, and this is my second. I actually defended my title, so I also won last year.
Wow, that's not easy. Congratulations!
So I'm very proud of this little one here. And then
what's the wrapper one over there? There's like some crazy chain medal over there that I'm looking at.
The crazy chain, yeah. So I brought this one here because normally they're this size, right? But this one here was actually one I won right here in at the yards at Ponte Vedra.
Good
Look
gracious.
at that. That is awesome.
I just think this is really, really cool. It's really heavy, by the way.
Flavor Flav
And
coming through.
it was Barstool that hosted this tournament.
Oh, Barstool did? Barstool
Barstool?
Sports? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I would clean the house in that. That is amazing. I
So
love that.
when my partner and I saw this, I was like, we gotta win this thing,
Oh,
right? So,
Definitely. So cool.
yeah, so kudos to my partner Jared Cohens, who was my mixed partner here, and we were able to bring one of these home.
That's really exciting. Yeah.
It makes a
do you
little
have-
noise.
Do you have different partners, or do you only stick to the one partner?
I'd say that no, I don't stick to one partner. I have a handful of female and a handful of male partners that I like playing with.
There's so many jokes here.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so sorry.
That's called a softball. Yeah.
So, do you have any tattoos that we should be aware of? Which is an odd question, but apparently.
Our producer's booth wants to know. Yeah.
I have 13 currently on me, and then 14 and 15 needs to be done.
All right.
So I give myself a tattoo for every gold medal that I win.
That's amazing.
And so, just the last 2 weeks, 14 and 15
You
happened.
got to make an appointment ASAP.
So yes, and luckily it's just like up the road from where we are. So maybe
Yeah.
I can just stop by on the way home here.
yeah, that sounds great.
Most
yeah.
people do jewelry. She does tattoos. That's amazing.
I do.
I'm with you. I was just in New York with my best friend, and she looked at me and she's like, "You want to get a tattoo?" I'm like, "Of course, let's go."
Yeah.
So I'm always down for a nice tat. So are we gonna get to? Can you show us some things before you head out? I know you're super busy dominating the world.
Yeah.
But could you show us a couple things?
I'd love to.
Okay,
All
guys,
right.
are we ready? Producers, can we head over to our spots? Okay, we're getting the thumb.
Do
I'm
I
taking
not-
Off, listen, this is serious. I'm taking off my jacket.
Oh.
Davey. All right, let's do this. Come
I
on.
need someone needs to escort me. I don't.
Okay, you don't need an escort.
Okay.
Get up.
Okay.
All right. We've got paddles. That's good. We've got balls. Okay, Davey. Davey. Okay. Should I give you the ball? What should we do? I don't
Okay.
know.
All right.
So Davey, you back up over there. Are we all in frame? I think so. Do you want to stand here in between us so that you can give us pointers?
Yes. So I always like to first observe where you're at, right? Because I don't know where you're at. Okay. So as a coach, I don't want to make the mistake of being like, teach you something and then you already know how to do it.
We know nothing.
I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, see, there we have, right?
No.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want the ball to bounce here in the middle, okay?
Okay.
And so you're gonna hit it. It's gonna bounce here, and then you're gonna hit it, and it's gonna bounce here, okay?
Yeah.
Watch me.
No, Davey.
Okay, we
no.
missed the bounce there.
Davey, doesn't matter. You're supposed to bounce.
So remember, yes.
All right, ready?
It must-
Do it.
Okay.
Do it right.
Fine.
Yes.
No, Davey. No. No. All right, did I win?
Yes. Oh, but yes.
No way.
All right, so here's another thing we could do. Okay, so great job, right? So that's how we can control the ball. Now, the other thing, let me demonstrate with her because she seems
Good,
to be
yeah.
okay. Okay, the next one we're going to do is you're going to put your paddle right here. Now, we're going to hit the ball out of the air, okay? Okay, a lot of stuff in pickleball is, is volleys. Volleys, yeah. So pretend there's going to be a line right there where your feet are, right? And you're not allowed to step on it or step forward.
Okay.
So you just stay where you are.
where you
Okay, I'm going to do the same. And what we're going to do here, while he's dancing, is that we're just going to volley the ball back and forth, okay? So it's going to just be this little motion here, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you look nervous.
I am. Go.
should be.
I'm ready.
Okay. All right, so let's try.
Don't fart.
Yes!
Oh, she's like.
So good. Keep going. She is so good at this. See, now
Wow, way to take out our guts.
That was fun.
that was fun, right?
Thank you so much. This is awesome.
Thank you so much.
Maybe I found a new hobby. I don't know. But this was really fun. Thank you so much for coming out. Congratulations on all of your winnings.
Thank you.
And when you get those tats, you got to send us a pic.
I will.
Okay?
I will.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, guys.
So awesome. Thank you.
That's yours.
Oh, fabulous. I will play with this for the rest of the show.
Is your headband sweaty?
Oh, no. It's glistening.
It's glistening, much like his unicorn sprinkles and magic.
Many blessings.
Many blessings. Oh my God, I got a little sweaty. Not gonna lie.
That's good you
That
took
was
off your
so
jacket.
Fun. Oh my gosh. So what do we have next here? Are we going straight into a story?
Oh, it would have been awesome if we did a commercial break.
It would have, wouldn't it have? Okay, but we're gonna go straight into
Okay.
Bare Naked Ladies.
Let's do it.
So if you're ready to
I can do it. You want me to take
Yeah,
it?
please take it.
I'll take the high, you take the low.
All
If I
right.
had $1 million at the top of your lungs and then 1 week to rock is your next must-see event.
yeah, I hope it went
And if
okay.
you have no idea what you're talking about, congratulations on being born after Y2K. Let's dive into the details.
All right. So mark your calendars, everybody, for June 4th, 2025.
Nice.
Because Bare Naked Ladies are bringing their last Summer on Earth tour to the St. Augustine Amp. Show kicks off at 6 p.m. with doors opening at 5 p.m. Tickets are priced between $45 and $135, depending on how close you want to get to the action. Those are really reasonable prices.
I like that too. And joining them are Guster and Fastball. So it's basically a 90s rock, alternative rock dream lineup. Expect to hear classics like 1 Week, Pinch Me, and If I Had $1 Million, along with some newer tracks from their latest album. This is going to be so exciting. It's like an old mixtape
It
kind of coming
is.
together. Yeah.
And that's just a lot of fun because we're at that age now where we remember the mixtape
yeah.
and the kids don't.
That's amazing. Yeah.
So head on over, check out what's going on at the Amp because they've always got some really, really great shows.
Yeah, they
And
do.
Bare Naked Ladies is definitely, Davey says he's 25, he's not, but it's definitely our genre.
32.
You're not.
Oh my God, this is so rude.
All right. And now a word from one of our featured sponsors, Maracuya. Sunny St. John's was practically poured into existence over a cup of community sunshine, and now that sunshine lives at Maracuya.
And they're named after the passion fruit. Maracuya is more than just a name. It's a feeling, a rare, radiant flavor, a story steeped in heritage.
Guys, they don't just make coffee, they create handcrafted works of art located at 260 West King Street.
Maracuya isn't just coffee, it's culture. A slow sip in sunshine, a bold hello to the day. Sunny St. John's is fueled every day by Maracuya.
All right, coming up next, we're diving into Flagler Estates where community and freebies collide because who doesn't love a good freebie with a side of neighborly charm?
Oh, absolutely. Let's unpack this community event that's serving up more than just good vibes. Flagler Estates, where community and freebies collide.
What day is it, Davey?
All right, Saturday, May 17th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Flagler Estates Park and Community Center in Hastings. It's the Community Outreach Day, and it's all about connecting residents with local resources.
That's right. They have free food, some health screenings, booths from organizations. It's a one-shop stop for community support and, of course, free stuff.
Yeah, I love free stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're in the area, you want to swing by for some community spirit and maybe a free snack or 7, go check this out.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's time for the weather.
Ooh.
And I got news for you. Still really hot. It is May 16th. The weather is about as exciting as a beige wall. Expect a high of 94.
What is going on?
And a low of 71. So if you were planning to go outside, maybe don't. Or do. I don't care. I'm not your life coach. Skies are going to be partly cloudy, which means it's going to play peekaboo with the sun all day. But humidity is only at a 58%. So you're going to sweat, but maybe not enough to see those pit stains unless you're Davey.
Yeah, that's definitely through.
Winds are at a gentle 9 miles per hour, which is really not enough to blow you, if you know what I mean. UV index is extreme. It's at a 10. Extreme. So don't go outside unless you want to be a crispy fried lobster. Oh, you know what I love?
Pit stains.
No, those lobster rolls.
Oh, yeah.
What are they?
Yeah,
They
lobster
got, you know what I'm saying? The lobster rolls. I love a good lobster roll.
Put them in a hot dog bun.
Yeah, well,
They do.
you know about buns.
I
All
know.
right. So pollen is high. So if you're allergic, keep the tissues handy, avoid going outside and frolicking in the fields, unless those fields are at the
Parker
Parker.
Posey. Parker Flower Farms.
Flower Farm.
Yes. Oh,
I wanted
God.
to make sure that I got it right.
You got it
It's
right.
The Parker.
Yeah.
I was going to say Family Farm. I meant Parker Flower Farm.
Well, yours truly at the end of that video said family, but it is flower. Parker Flower Farms going on this weekend. They've got something happening tonight too.
Oh
That's
yeah,
exciting.
sound
Yeah.
baths
Yeah.
and ice plunges and all the things. So head on over there. It's time for my expert fishing report, because clearly, if you look at me, you think fisher lady. So this weekend, if you want to feel really bad about your life choices, go fishing. High tide comes in late today at 10:15, and low tide is going to dip out around 4 o'clock. So if you do get off work early because it's Friday and you just leave, you can go fish. Where do you want to go? How about the ICW near State Road 206? That
Ooh.
bridge is actually really good for redfish.
And singles.
And
Sorry. I just fell out.
Davey, are you going underneath a bridge to meet singles?
Is that not a good spot?
Fuck me.
So sorry. It just fell.
I do not condone going under bridges to meet men.
Lonely fishermen. Very lonely fishermen. I know. It's very.
Cheese and rice. It's okay.
Met a nice man under the bridge. Comment
question.
right
but
now.
if you're up for kayaking, you're going to want to go to the dikes.
Cynthia King.
It is in our script. It's Dyke State Park is a peaceful, pretty, and exactly where the fish pretend to be. That they're not biting anywhere else.
Guys,
Yeah.
we're getting skulls in our comments.
So whether
Skulls
you're
and
looking
trolls.
for men under a bridge or a dike at the park,
Well, I mean, that's where the water flows.
No.
Yeah.
Is it though? Is
You'll
that
be-
really? Is it?
just be prepared for the incoming tide. Jesus Christ.
And
Speaking of fish, you thought your morning jog was impressive. Wait till you hear about Maya's 27-mile swim through jellyfish territory.
That's right. Sounds like a spa day gone wrong, Davey.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if that's a spa treatment or not, but it gets better. She did it in the Cook Strait, which is basically the ocean's version of a haunted house. Good News
Ooh,
Network.
Yeah, the good news is she's still with us. So let's dive into Maya's jellyfish journey.
All right, Maya is 17 from Berkeley, California, swam the Cook Strait in New Zealand, a 13.67-mile stretch known for strong currents and jellyfish.
Good gracious. 13.6 miles. If I drive that far, I'm exhausted. She faced jellyfish stings on her arms, face, nose, and lips.
Whoa.
Here's my question. I mean, all jellyfish are poisonous, but they're levels of poison. What happens when you get stung that many times? Your body has to have a major reaction.
Well, you lube up.
I'm sorry?
I'm serious. I was an open water swimmer for a long time, and Dad would be in a canoe, and the things that we did, it was ridiculous. So, but yeah, you lube up. You put petroleum jelly all over your body.
Oh, Vaseline.
Yeah, and so that kind of it just reduces the sting. But
Really?
Yeah, there's a reason why my skin looks so good. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
wait a minute, Davey.
Yeah,
Her
Okay.
swams
yeah.
support Swim Across America, raising $150,000
Wow.
for pediatric cancer research.
Wow.
What a good kid.
Maya survived a benign pancreatic tumor in 2023, motivating her charitable
my
efforts.
gosh.
This is amazing, you guys.
What a great story. She graduates high school this year and starts college in the fall. This was a great story.
Yeah.
Talk about a feel good. Poor thing with all those stings, but way to go on being
Way
an
to go.
amazing human.
Yeah, wow.
Good grief. What a good story.
I love that.
And I'm over here talking trash about teenagers all the time. Look at this kid.
Maya.
Maya. Good job, Maya.
And now a word from our feature sponsors, About Face.
When your skin needs a refresh,
Or you just want to feel like your most confident self.
About Face Aesthetics is our go-to.
These skin queens on the beauty scene know exactly how to treat you right.
From facials and skincare to injectables and glow-ups, they've got the magic touch.
And they make you feel seen, heard, and radiant from the inside out.
Ready to put your best face forward?
Say hello to About Face. Book your glow up today at aboutface.guru. Okay, guys, I am going to put a link in comments right now, and this is to the sunscreen at About Face. If you use the code word Sunny on checkout, you save 15% off. I'm putting that in the comments
Okay,
right
but
now.
I need the producers to get as close to my face as they possibly can. Can you go in any further? This is
It's amazing. Your skin looks absolutely
So
amazing.
I literally walked in this morning and Mel was like, "Oh my gosh, your makeup looks so good." And for those of you who know me, you know I don't wear makeup. I really don't. But I picked up this sunscreen with the tint. Okay, that's a lot of it. That's a lot of up close. And it is just gorgeous. It's a tinted sunscreen. I put it on my face. I do a little bit. I
Look
draw
at
in
that.
my eye. But I'm telling you guys, this stuff was no joke. You do not have to be local to purchase this either because it's online, right?
Yeah.
So my left.
yeah, it's like beautiful.
Look at that, no blackheads.
Look at this beautiful. She's
That
like a
looks
model.
Take
Whoa,
it back.
you have a booger. Oh my God.
Take it back. Take it back.
I
So
saw
the point is,
Boogity boogity boo.
when I tell you, because I was using sunscreen on my face because this is Florida and we light up like a bonfire.
Yeah. Oof.
But I had never once thought about tinted
Yeah.
sunscreen. And let me tell you, I'm officially in love. This stuff is amazing. Go to this website, get your 15% off, use the word Sunnies. But oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's really good stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome. You did
All right.
not give that to Sophia.
Also, to our producer's desk, please text your son. His gate has changed, and I want to make sure that they have moved him. His Atlanta flight gate.
Okay. Thank you.
Because I just got word from Delta. All right. Next up, we have Wanna Be Kidding Me?
This is a mess.
Florida's land swamp fiasco, because nothing says happy spring like the state trying to quietly hand over protected wetlands to developers. This is villainous.
They tried to pull the wool over our eyes, but
Yeah.
you didn't hear? That's because they gave the public a whole 7 days notice. Blink and you'll miss your favorite hiking trail turning into a luxury condo.
Oh my gosh. We are talking about the Guana River Wildlife Management Area, home to gopher tortoises,
Oh my God.
salt marshes, and your weekend sanity walks. No, no, no.
I love my dog walks out there.
Yes.
And potentially now a home to a stripper mall or strip
No.
mall, excuse
Wow.
me. Because
show's
what
taking a
is-
turn
I
today.
can't read, you guys. What this state really needs is another place to buy artisanal dog treats.
Look, Davey, strippers are just trying to get their way through college.
I thought Wackos 2 was going to open up. I don't know.
No, this is not funny, guys, because this is people are pissed.
Yeah, they are not happy. Well, let's get
All
into
right,
this one.
let's
What
go.
happened was
So the Florida Acquisition and Restoration Council, ARC, is considering a land swap involving 600 acres of the Guana River Wildlife Management Area.
Mm-hmm.
The Guana WMA is a protected area, like we said.
Right.
And like gopher tortoises, I'm almost positive are on the extinction list.
yeah, right.
Right? Like you're not allowed to move those suckers. You're not supposed to be touching them. And you definitely aren't supposed to be taking their land.
Leave them alone.
And the public was given 1 week's notice about the ARC meeting to discuss the proposal, which is shady because you're supposed to get, I think, at least 30 days
Right?
prior to any of these meetings so that people know to show up because you
Right.
have to plan.
They did it very clandestine, very sneaky. Like, yeah, I don't like this. They tried to do this too on Anastasia State Park, remember?
Yeah.
So this is the kind of rally that we need to be as a community. Even you guys that are not in St. Augustine right now, this is something that we should vocalize about because we've got to preserve our land. We have to.
Well, it doesn't matter where you are. If your area is taking away natural preserves
Can you
and different
imagine?
things, like First of all, where are these animals supposed to go?
Right? Look at the black bear
Neighborhoods.
downtown. Hello, coincidence,
Yeah,
right?
not a coincidence at all. So the Guana River Dam, part of the WMA, creates a unique brackish water environment that supports diverse fish species that we need. So when they go in and these developers take this, it screws up the entire ecosystem.
Right.
It's not like it's just, oh, what's the big deal? And we don't need no more condos over there.
No, we do
Okay?
not.
So it could lead to increased flooding, habitat loss, death of animals. I mean, the list goes on. So I really hope that the public, show up and show out and say, no, you got to go.
So in comments right now, I am going to put a link for a petition out there. If you have a heart about the wetlands and saving this, please sign this petition. This is definitely going to be a moment that the people need to rally. We've done it before. We've won things like this before. So let's show up and show out on this one, guys.
Yeah.
So I
that's not
Googled
okay.
because I didn't think you could build on wetlands. So I fact checked. And because of their environmental value, they're closely monitored by the Florida Department of Environmental Protection. Most wetlands can't be built on without official approval, but even then, approval isn't guaranteed.
Well,
So as long
it's-
as they don't approve it, then
Right, but
we're
that's
safe.
where it gets slippery because they're trying to do some sneaky backdoor trade
Yeah.
so
Yep.
that they're going to get something that they want, and then they're going to give something.
We have enough condos and golf courses in this area in this area and in the state. Like, let's leave it alone.
It's
Sunnies, sign the petition.
Yep.
That's all we're asking for right there. That's amazing.
I
Yeah.
don't think people truly understand what happens when you disrupt the ecosystem like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I watched this documentary about the bees, and people are just like, "Oh, the bees are so annoying."
Oh
if we
my
didn't have
God.
bees, the whole world dead.
I know.
Just saying.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Producers booth, zoom into my face. I have something to say to the state
Uh-oh.
of Florida. Zoom
Okay.
in. Zoom in.
Yep, Davey.
Let's just see if we can do it here. I got something to say. It's going to be amazing. Stop it.
Okay.
I mean it. Stop it. All right, what's our next story?
Oh my God, it's your line, Davey.
Oh, let's see what Gen Z has to share with us today.
Slayer Nay, Sunnies, here's what Gen Z's got to say. Why? Because we're just trying to keep up. Today's word of the day is touch grass.
Oh.
What? I don't.
Touch grass, not touch ass under the bridge on 206. That's Davey's word of the
I
day.
love my fisherman.
Touch grass means go outside, stop being online.
Yo, you got to get up and touch grass.
So the example is you've been on TikTok for 4 hours, go touch grass.
I am using this. I love that.
Touch grass.
Go touch grass.
Yeah. Don't share or shake that ass, but go touch some grass.
Yeah.
That could be also like an equivalent to like that phrase "kick rocks." Like when you're telling someone "kick
Yeah.
rocks."
Yeah.
You need to go touch grass.
It
Like,
could.
Go away.
It could. But now it's time for my favorite part of the show, which is the Farmer's Almanac. Moons and blue times a tune. Sunnies, here's your daily dose of the Farmer's Platoon. It is May 16th, and here's your daily calendar of weird weather, confusing cloud names, and celestial catfishing. Question of the day. That first star you're wishing on with your daughter, hate to break it to you, it's probably a planet. If you take a look with your binoculars, you can confirm that it is actually a planet and not a star. I don't know which star they're talking
Why you
about
got to kill the moment?
or which planet they're talking
Gotta
about.
make a wish with the daughter.
But if you make a wish, it's probably not on a star
Yeah.
because that first one that you see at night is really a planet.
That's so rude. God.
Advice of the day. Crow on the fence, rain will go hence. Crow on the ground, rain will come down.
No way.
Yeah. So apparently that's how you know if it's going to weather. Where is the crow sitting?
Wow, I didn't know that. Just thought that was a fat joke for a crow.
Okay. Plant, here's your home hint. Plant thyme between walkway stones. It smells nice when you step on it. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to.
Like when you walk up to somebody's house and they have like cobblestone.
Yeah.
They're saying plant thyme,
Oh.
the spice, the
Okay,
seasoning,
yeah.
in between there because it's going to smell nice and it's not going to look like a bunch of weeds.
Does it kill bugs? I'm like into.
No.
Yeah. No.
Word of the day. Mammatus cloud. Mammatus.
Mammary. Mammarium.
It looks like a biscuit
Looks
hanging
like-
from the sky. Davey gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Depending on your mood, it could look like a cow's udder. Davey gonna drink it.
I'm gonna touch grass.
It means the storms are coming.
All right. Joke of the day. What did the owl do when he lost his voice?
Whispered.
He didn't give a hoot.
Oh, gosh.
All right, born today. Janet Jackson.
Wow.
Pierce Brosnan, Liberace, and Tucker Carlson. That's a party I'd go to.
Whoa.
Yeah. Who kicked the bucket? Andy Kaufman, Jim Henson, and Sammy Davis Jr. Look, I have his jaw.
Okay.
It's perfect. I have the extended cab, baby. So basically, childhood magic and chaos are all locked and clocked at once. What do we've got?
Did
Events.
you say extended cab?
I do, right?
What? That's a truck term, right?
No, see?
Like,
Extended. That was
But
hot.
the fishermen like it.
Marie Antoinette married King Louis and at 14 because history is wild. The U.S. started minting nickels, and Charles Hires blessed us with root beer. Thank you, soda fans. I love a root beer. Root
That's
beer.
nice. In Iowa, temps swung from 33 to 91 degrees in one day.
Oh, my goodness.
Isn't that crazy? Could you imagine waking up at 31 degrees and then by afternoon you're like you have pit sweat and booby sweat?
I mean, it's kind of Florida, but that's extreme. Yeah.
That's extreme.
All right, talk about not extreme. These incredible Encore sponsors at Old Town Trolley.
If you're looking for the best way to see St. Augustine,
And you want history with a side of hilarity,
hop on board Old Town Trolley.
it's our favorite way to explore the nation's oldest city without taking 10,000 steps.
You'll hear ghost stories, local legends, and fun facts you'll definitely repeat later.
Plus, you can hop on and hop off at all the best spots. Food, shopping, history.
Check, check, and check.
So grab your Sunnies and a sense of adventure
And ride the Old Town Trolley today.
Today on the show, one man, two baby gorillas, and a job title that's basically full-time gorilla dad.
All right. So at the Cincinnati Zoo, when two gorilla moms couldn't care for their newborns, one zookeeper stepped in, bottle feeding, chest thumps, and all.
I love a chest thump. He's giving dad energy a whole new level and making the rest of us look like lazy with our baby kids.
Yeah, they've got names, heartbeats simulated by warm blankets and a nursery setup, cuter than anything on HGTV. Yes, I'm jealous of a gorilla baby crib.
Oh my gosh. Let's stick around.
see.
Let's look at this story here.
Okay.
All right, what has happened? The story takes place at the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden, home to many adorable animals, at least one extremely dedicated keeper. Two Western lowland gorilla babies were born within weeks of each other at the zoo.
So the moms, I was wondering what happened to the moms. So Mishinda and Zinda were unable to care for the newborns because they had post-birth complications.
Oh, no.
The zoo staff quickly stepped in, assigning a male zookeeper to take the role of surrogate mommy. His duties included around-the-clock bottle feeding, cuddling, monitoring development, and gorilla-level babysitting. So he even does the chest thumping and the vocalizations to help the babies socialize.
I want to see this.
Babies' names, Elle and Winston. They're super cute.
Okay.
Both were born with respiratory issues early on, requiring immediate medical intervention, but doing much better.
The keeper uses warm blankets, soft toys, and even heartbeat simulators to replicate mom-like comfort. Oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah, so the zoo plans is to transition both gorillas to a surrogate gorilla mom once they're healthy enough. And obviously, I would assume,
What do they do, audition?
well, I don't know how many gorillas are at a zoo, so they
Right.
have to make sure that they have somebody that can care for them. But I'm
Right.
hoping that the moms, rest up and heal quickly so that they can have their babies back. Because I can't even imagine
Yeah.
if that were, me and like I was too sick to care. Like, oh, so sad.
Yeah.
But the babies are doing well, and hopefully the mommy gorillas are doing well, and that they'll be able to thump chests together soon.
That's hot.
Yeah. All right. Up next, a home DNA test delivers more than just awkward ancestry. This one came with a long-lost sister, decades of mystery, and a very emotional Mother's Day plot.
Yeah, two biddies, 57 years old. One at a family reunion could have melt the coldest of hearts or at least make your mascara run. You should
All
be wearing
right.
waterproof.
So Mary McLaughlin, a woman who discovered she had a long-lost sister after a home DNA test, her sister Mona Kloss,
Mona?
Mona had spent 57 years searching for answers after being forcibly adopted.
Bro, what happened here?
Oh my, this is definitely a Lifetime movie.
I'm watching this one.
Mona was born in Canada and immediately placed up for adoption without her mother's knowledge or consent, which was common at the time. This was back in 1966. How do you forcibly adopt? Oh,
Tell me.
the parents
Said I need the money.
no, Jesus.
I've seen that one before.
The parents must have said to her, maybe she was a teen mom, you can't raise no baby.
No, you
That's
think?
my guess.
Mona.
I don't know. I don't know that this is fact or not, but because it was 1966,
Mona,
I'm wondering.
Oh my God.
I'm wondering if that's what this could be. So Mary's daughter gifted her a DNA kit, which connected her with her previously unknown cousins, and then things got juicy.
Uh-oh.
She finds out there's a sister.
Mona.
And guess what? They looked alike.
Obviously, they kind of have the same DNA.
Right, but not all siblings look alike. I don't know that I look like any of my siblings.
Really?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
The reunion took place just before Mother's Day, making it an emotional chef's kiss for the occasion. Mary said she always felt like something was missing and didn't know what. Turns out it was Mona.
I think so.
Yeah.
But Mona forced it. Oh, wow.
I mean, we don't know for sure
Yeah,
that
but
that's
I want
the
to know
dirt.
now.
Yeah,
I
but
could care less about the rest of the story.
I
Yeah.
do, but that makes me
Mona,
think that.
who was it, baby?
1966 makes me think that she was maybe an unwed, underage, mom, and the parents, because they said forcible adoption, which probably meant no, bam.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
What do we get?
They go to pasture.
Well, no, they get adopted.
Well, they
Dee.
put you away for a little bit, right?
Oh, you
I've
mean when they're
seen that.
pregnant?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
could have
go to
been.
reformatory or some kind
Yeah,
of.
the reformatory school.
But if you have great expectations for your family, you can talk to Jen and the team. Here's a quick word for them.
Not Mona, though.
It's so important when you're going through a transition like that to communicate what is most important when you're looking for your new space. So for some people, it's the features of the home, but for a lot of people, it's so much more than that. It's the features of the neighbors or the community, or whether it's an HOA or a non-HOA. There's a lot of, moving parts to that type of transition.
It's your line, Davey.
Coming up next, Mickey took my money because nothing says family fun like maxing out your credit card before lunch.
All right. And on, the magic of Disney, where dreams come true and wallets go to die. Let's dive into the happiest financial nightmare on earth.
All right, Craig Stowell. Craig, father of 3, nearly spent $1,400 on a day trip to Disney World with his family. Despite using the Florida resident discount, he paid $974 for a 5 single-day tickets.
Oh, my gosh. $30 for parking.
Okay.
Snacks and meals throughout the day added up to $100. That means he
That's
went cheap.
cheap.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Because you go for one Berg soft drink and a fry, you're talking
$45.
Yeah. So I don't know what he was giving to the kids that he spent $100.
He's like, share this hot dog.
Yeah, but they were all like one pretzel and they each had a bite. And I'm not trying to be mean to him on this. I get it.
No, well,
you already spent $1,000 between parking and tickets.
Yeah. Well, that looks like they had snickety snacks for $100, and then they went to dinner at Frontera Cochina, which cost $245. That's still cheap for a family of what?
5?
5?
That's pricey.
Yeah. Oh, is it? I don't know.
If I go out to
I'm
eat
a
with all my
bachelor.
kids, if I go out to eat with all my kids and it's not Taco Bell,
Yeah.
I could say that I'd spend 180-ish.
180-ish. Yeah.
But $245 at Disney, yikes.
Yeah.
And they didn't opt for the Lightning Lane passage, which would have added $400 more to their tickets.
I wouldn't even get out of the car.
This is crazy. And here's the thing. If you live in Florida, you are supposed to get some great Florida discount.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't sound so great.
Well, Disney has faced criticism for rising prices, with reports indicating food costs have increased 61% over the past decade.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, we get real irritated when we talk about Nights of Lights over here, which is a big festival during the holiday time. But I'm telling you, because Disney has raised those prices, and it's been we priced out a lot of people over at Disney, and they're coming here. This is another part of the boom that's happening with Nights of Lights.
Yeah, and
because it's more affordable.
And here's just another example. His son wanted a lightsaber.
No.
$45.
Go on eBay.
They told him no. He said, we already spent too much money. No lightsaber for you.
So, okay, for me, it was a Donald Duck hat. And this is like, I had to have the one with like the duck.
The bill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so my parents were like, you will get this hat, but you will wear this every single day. And I am not kidding you, Meredith, and my family are probably in comments right now. I wore this hat every single day. Like the bill was like crusted off, and like I wore that down.
It explains a lot, Davey.
I know. I was
it
so
really
proud of
does.
myself.
Do you
yeah.
still have it?
I was maybe 18 at the time, but just kidding. I was younger. No, I do not have it. I definitely, but it was just recently until I threw it out. But yeah, I'm just saying.
I don't know. Do you want to hear a real quick story?
I would love to.
So we could not afford to take our kids to Disney when they were younger, and so there's a place right outside of Disney.
Holy Land?
No, in Orlando, and it's called the Fun Spot.
Oh my gosh.
And so it's basically like carnival rides and go-karts.
Yeah.
And instead of Mickey ears, you get like a raccoon tail hat.
I love this. It's like Disney Outlet.
And so we took them there, and so we pull in, and there's this homeless man feeding Friskies to a cat out front, and I'm like, what have we done? And so they have the best time.
See?
And they're like, I can't believe we went to Disney. I did not correct them, is all I'm saying. And then they went back to school, and they told everybody they went to Disney World. And when they asked if they got Mickey ears, they go, oh, no, you get to feed stray cats Friskies, and you get a raccoon tail hat.
That's
and they were
so cool.
They were like, that wasn't Disney.
It was Wild Kingdom.
It was Wild Kingdom. But I'm just saying, look, if you don't have the money to go to Disney,
You got to do what you can do.
Fun Spot's right outside. I'm just saying, it's real close. There's a billboard and everything.
I just do $30 for the parking and tailgate.
Yeah. All right. So we do have a free clinic that's coming up, Davey. What's going on here?
All right, the free clinic that's basically a health festival, because who says you can't get a dental checkup, a haircut, and a balloon animal all in one place? It's New Disney.
Oh my gosh, this is great, guys. And guess what? It's all free.
What?
So cancel your plans to reorganize your sock drawer and listen up. The free clinic that's basically a health festival is here. It's this Saturday, May 17th, 10 to 2. Ascension St. Vincent's is throwing a party for your health at the New Life Worship Center at 8247 Ramona Boulevard West. And by party, we mean free medical clinic with perks.
You guys, this is super amazing. So yeah, pay attention. We're talking free dental assessments, medical equipment giveaways, and health education on everything from heart disease to mental health.
Oh my gosh.
Free haircuts. Hey, because nothing says I care about my health like a fresh fade, baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's also a kid zone with games and giveaways, face painting, and balloon animals, so your kids can have fun while you get your blood pressure checked.
I love all of this. And did we mention there's also free food, hot dogs, hamburgers, coffee, desserts, and gently used clothing giveaways. It's like a block party with stethoscopes.
I love this. Services are provided by Ascension St. Vincent's, feeding Northeast Florida. Feeding Northeast Florida and the emergency services,
Right.
Dispensary of Hope, and can you say this one?
Sulzbacher. Yes.
So bring the whole family and take advantage of this one-stop wellness shop.
Yeah. So if you are out there, and don't forget that it's absolutely free. You can bring your family if you're putting off that checkup since 2019. This is your moment. So go get poked, prodded, and pampered for free. I love all that.
And tell them Sunny sent you because listen, I'm a St. Vincent's patient.
Okay.
All of my doctors are underneath the St. Vincent Ascensions umbrella. I absolutely adore and love them. And the fact that they're putting this on for free is amazing for our community. So when you head on up there and you go to get your blood pressure checked and your low cholesterol and your iron and all the poking and prodding, tell them Sunny sent you.
Yeah, keep it on the sunny side. All right, and now a word from our encore sponsor, Panache. Or not. We're going to close off today by saying text the word Sunny, 904-227-4422, so you can stay connected to all things Sunnies in St. John's.
That's right. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, where you can tag your tea-loving friend so that you can win that spice and tea basket. So make sure to text the number, Tag a friend in comments over there and like and share those posts that we're about to put up on our socials. Instagram is sunnysaint.johns. Facebook is one word at Sunny St. John's. And the TikTok is at sunny.saint.johns.
All right. And special shout out to all of our sponsors that made today's show possible. Let's keep it sunny in St. John's. Let's support all these local businesses. Meredith, who leads the pack?
We've got STA Labs, Bailey Group, Old Town Trolley, Bin 39, About Face, and Panache.
And Great Expectations, Realty and Auction, Flashes and Brilliance, Spice and Tea Exchange, Epic Behavioral Healthcare, and Emma Concert Association.
So don't forget,
It's always sunny in St. John's. Set those alarms. See you Monday, booze.
Bye, guys.
3 o'clock today. Yay!
Oh.